reach Indigenous Australians living in remote areas. Advertising on ICTV is an extremely effective way of communicating your message. ICTV can deliver your message in a way that connects community members and encourages positive engagement. If you would like to advertise with ICTV, contact us via our website or check us out on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. ICTV, showing our way.
Welcome to the ICTV Programming Grid. The Programming Grid shows the different categories of videos playing on ICTV throughout the week. A different colour represents each category. Our sport is light blue and showcases old and new sports games, documentaries and carnivals from all over the country. If you have a video you'd like to see on ICTV, please contact us. ICTV, showing our way. Head to ictv.com.au/languages, ICTV's Indigenous language online resource that aims to preserve and strengthen Indigenous languages. You can access videos according to language group and according to your learning level. ICTV, showing our way.
Hello and welcome to ICTV's coverage of the 2025 AFL Central Australia Women's Competition Grand Final. We've got Federal taking on Rovers. My name is Stan Coombe. Joining me in commentary, Sherilyn Taylor. Sherilyn, we're all lined up. The national anthem's playing. Feds in their first ever Grand Final and Rovers looking for back-to-back.
Yeah, that's right. This should be hopefully a good game as we see both teams with a bit of something to prove during the game.
We certainly got some supporters to thank for this coverage. The Central Australian Aboriginal Congress, keeping our community strong and healthy. The Batchelor Institute of Indigenous Education, building strong futures through education. Lutheran Care, working alongside the community with care and compassion, and the Central Australian Women's Legal Service, standing up for fairness, equality and safety for women across our region. And it's all about the women over the next hour and a half.
Yes, but we can't do it with those sponsors, so thanks, Stan, because we know many of these players will be watching this game over and over, as well as the family we've got tuning in on ICTV now.
How they got here, Federal won the double chance semi. Dow victory over West, 1 goal 5 to 2 points, and they won a 9-point win. Rovers won the knockout semi against Alcamilla by 27 points. And then they were very impressive in the prelim with the win over Westies. Westies out in straight sense, a 44-point win in the prelim for the Double Blues. They met 3 times earlier this year. It's 2-1 in favour of Rovers. Fed's first team in, but Rovers have had more wins against them during the course of the season. Makes for a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, and I'm just looking where the players are going, and we saw a really good combination with Ebony Abbott-McCormack and Kyan Campbell down there in the Rovers forward. They're going to do that again, so certainly should be a good game for the Rovers if they can get it down into their forward 50.
Not too far off a start. A couple of the umpires out there we do know, the great KB, Kenny Braun, and the eternal youth, Phil Nipris. He's still going strong. It's not them that throws the ball up in the middle, and Ashley Lynch has won the tap down for the Double Blues, and DeLacy Hanson straight onto the footy. She kicks it deep inside the attacking 50, so quick start for the Double Blues. Dorina Hanson now after the footy, picks it up, breaks the tackle, little handball forward, or clever tap over to Kyan Campbell, and the first goal on the board already for the Double Blues.
Yeah, that's right, and that's gone to Kyan Campbell. So we just spoke about before the game started that little combination, and it was just a little tap over to Kyan Campbell from Ebony McCormack.
Yeah, clever. All the ladies involved in that passage of play starred last week. The 2 Hanson sisters, DeLacy and Dorina, Kyan Campbell and Ebony Abbott-McCormack. They've got a good quartet there, and a few others around the fringes. Back in the middle for another ruck contest. Might be Lily Ilko in the ruck, I think, for Feds.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of holding. The umpire didn't see that. He said play on. But Rovers, they've still managed to come away with the football. They've gone in the Dorina Hanson direction, but it's gone straight to ground. There's a bit of a tussle in there with no one being able to get it out. And the umpire says, yep, I'll take that one, thanks.
So just over a minute gone, 1 goal on the board already.
Yeah, and we've just seen Feds take the ball out and hopefully get it into their forward 50 as the ball crumbles just around the 50-metre arc. No one's able to pick it up. No, I tell a lie. We've got Charlotte Rudd, who's played some good footy this season. She's managed to get the ball into their forward 50, but Rovers are in the lead there with their captain, Maggie Johnson. The ball spills out back towards the mid as I reckon that is Lara Harding there, who was unable to take possession of the ball, with Ken Braun saying, I'll have that. Ball goes up. Not much of a contest as Rovers get the ball out, but it goes straight to the hands of their Feds opponent. We've still got Charlotte Rudd, who's in there. She's trying to fight for the ball, but I couldn't quite see who came in and just was able to get possession. There's a free kick.
It's called it a throw.
And that's gone to Rovers captain Maggie Johnson. She's looking for her option. She's on that far wing on the Gap Road side and goes straight to their Feds opponent. She elects to play on, sends the ball in, unfortunately missing her target. Ball's down to ground. And we saw Melanie Churchill last game being very reliable in the defence there for Rovers, and she continues that.
Footy deep in the forward pocket now for Feds. Charlotte Rada, another possession for her. She's had a few. She got the handball deep into the pocket. We'll get a boundary throw in. Only a few metres around from the Federal goal. They're still looking for their first. Rovers 1 straight 6. Ball spills out to Lara Harding. Knocks it to her own advantage in the back pocket, then picks it up and caught in a tackle straight away. She had the handball away and not towards any teammates. She'll chase it up herself and get a soccer off the ground. That was pretty good. Out to Keely Bishop. G'day to the tap doctor. She might have got a free there, an advantage given to the Double Blues. As the kick goes up towards the Gap Roadside wing, it's going to come straight back inside 50 though for Feds, clearing the pack. And Maggie Johnson back there for the Double Blues can clear it out towards the wing on the grandstand side of the ground. Dorina Hanson made up good ground there from behind. Her opponent was leading in the race for the footy. Then she got an ordinary bounce. Now Feds are back in the box seat. Under pressure, the little handball forward was a good tackle by Demi Lee Braun. Hanson with the footy, the pass to Cayenne Campbell. She marks just forward of the wing and plays on. She goes long inside 50. Ebony Abbott McCormick will have to chase this one into the pocket. Feds have got one defender back there against a couple. She's done pretty well in the end, Kirsty Driver, to clear the area momentarily at least. The ball comes back in Driver's direction again through one tackle, and then a handball out to Crichton Schwelger now for Feds.
Yeah, as we see Feds take the ball, but it's only gone as far as Dulcie Hanson. So she's just going to slow the ball down a bit, just see what her options are. She looks like she's going for Abbott McCormack, who's all alone. She's surrounded by every Feds defender, but took an uncontested mark. Almost, I'd say directly in front. Certainly within her kicking distance here.
One of the all-time great players in the local women's competition, and one of the all-time great goal kickers as well, a two-time Margaret Little medalist for best and fairest in the competition. She didn't have the legs on that kick.
No. She got the commentator curse there.
Feds with the mark on the last line of defence, and they're going to defend by kicking it long out to the grandstand side, looking for this year's medalist, Alana Chalmers, over her head. Good contest here. Demi Lee Braun chases, lays the tackle on, but I think the handball had been dished out before the tackle arrived, and the umpire's going to give her a free kick for being held while not in possession of the footy. So this year's Margaret Little medalist, Alana Chalmers for the Federal Football Club.
She's got the ball. She's looking for her options. There's a few coming up. This looks like she went for Zoe Smith. Zoe wasn't able to take it. The ball's been spilt out. There's a bit of soccering going on as we see. Looks like Rebecca Ellis trying to get the ball out to her teammate, who wasn't able to take clean possession, but now they have. The ball's got on the boot, but it's been smothered as here we go, and we see Alana Chalmers come back for another possession. She's in there helping her teammates. The ball gets kicked out. We've got Shanika Hayes, who's the daughter of Ebony, coming out, goes straight to the hands of Doreen Hanson. Umpire says not 15 to play on, so the ball still spills out. It's been smothered again there by Hanson. There's a bit of a tassel in there. Hanson's able to get the ball out, but it goes as far as the Feds at captain.
So the kick back towards the wing for Federal. Nice gather by Rebecca Ellis. She turns around and puts on the afterburners, then feeds a little handball out, bit of a fumble. And that kick partly smothered again, so the smothering's been a feature. Maggie Johnson toe-poked it off the ground into the direction of her teammate. Coming in to assist Keely Bishop. She grabs the footy, and she's been wrapped up in a tackle. We'll have a ball up about 55 metres out from the Federal goal. Still looking for their first score. Starting to get a little bit more of the footy up towards their attacking 50, though. Close to the boundary line here. And Bishop in the action again. Tries to get a handball away, but the pressure will see that one over the boundary line. Some pretty good work there by Jade Imber. For Feds, they got a boundary throw at about 55 metres out from goal.
Yeah, looks like Lynch is going up there. I'm not too sure who put the hand up for Feds. Might have been Lily. They've gone up. The ball's gone down. There's a bit of a tussle, and I reckon there'll be another call up here. Yeah. Ball goes up by Ken Braun, and Feds were able to win the tap, but it didn't go to their advantage. The ball's come out. It's gone in the Hanson direction. She's put the ball on the boot, and that's gone to some safe hands in her Rovers teammates, and back to Dorina Hanson this time. She's put it in the Cayenne Campbell direction. Cayenne wasn't able to take the clean mark there. The ball's been spilt out by Feds. They look like they've gone as far as Demi Braun, who's intercepted the mark there. As we've seen
Betty Mackey. Betty Mack.
I've been told it's Mackie. So
Betty Mackey.
she put the ball into Rovers forward 50, but it's now come out with Rovers. With Federals. And it's gone back with Lara Harding, who's put it back in the Rovers forward line. And here we go again. I think it's going to come. I think Fed's defence is going to bring it out again. Let's see if they can do something with it now. It's gone in the direction of Rebecca Ellis. She's taken a nice mark there. She's looking for her option. She's going to go on the far wing side of the Gap Road to her teammate, who I just can't see at the moment. But it looks like it's gone as far as Maggie Johnson from Rovers. There's been
She's gone. It's going to be a free kick to Maggie Johnson. Centre half back for the Double Blues. She'll pass short into the centre, all on her own to Lacey Hanson. She can mark, turn around and play on and kick long and deep inside 50. Kyan Campbell comes out, couldn't quite hold on to the mark. Ball socket out towards the defensive 50 by Feds, picked up by Ebony Abbott McCormick, sold a bit of candy. Kick will bounce in towards the top of the goal square. Bad bounce for Dorina Hanson, but then she lays a tackle. Feds, Sandy Leonard back there to make it 2-on-1. She'll get a clearing kick. Not too far. Casey Ashenden gets it now for the Double Blues. Gives it to Ebony Abbott McCormick. Another wobbly one inside 50. Again, it bounces right into the goal square. Demi Lee Braun is lurking there. She pushes her opponent off the footy, picks it up, and then caught in a strong tackle. We'll get a ball up. Only about 10 metres out from the Rovers' goal.
And that was Alana Chambers there from Feds, the medalist this year, doing well as the ball's gone up. And back to the umpire, who says, I'll ball it up again. So the ball's up, still in.
There you go.
Demi Lee Braun has snuck out the back and got a nice goal there to take Rovers' second goal. So not sure if we'll have the Mara replay, but the scoreboard now will change with Rovers 2 goals straight, 12, with Fed still yet to score. Still got 5 minutes to go. And just in that last few minutes, we saw Feds get the ball down to their forward 50, but just not able to capitalise getting it close to their goal.
Certainly evened up a lot after the lightning start for Rovers when Kyan Campbell kicked the first goal. Demi Lee Braun, the daughter of the great Wayne Braun, CAFL legend, CAFL life member, South champion from yesteryear. Great to see his offspring, sons and daughters, playing in senior football in Alice Springs these days. And there's another Braun in the middle, tossing it up. Kenny Braun, tap for Feds, heads out towards the wing. Demi Lee Braun there again, gets the handball over to Briley Karen. She gathers and then kicks out towards the wing. Put the footy out in front of Keely Bishop. Good use of the body by Bishop, and then she picks up the footy. The kick will go out wide. Dorina Hanson there in pursuit of again, leads her opponent to the footy, just shovels it out in front, throws the arms out looking for a free kick, and Kenny Braun, he mimicked the same actions. And he gives Dorina Hanson a free kick on the half-forward flank.
You reckon he did some of that in his time? As the ball goes towards Briley Karen, she's not able to take possession. But Demi Lee Braun there, who's trying to get the crumbs, and we saw her last time she got the crumbs, she got a goal. But the ball's gone in the Kyan Campbell direction. But Fed's defence has been very tough here, and we'll see that in Sandy Leonard take the free kick there.
Yeah, he called that a sling.
Yeah, so she kicked not quite good. It goes straight to Dorina Hanson.
Oh, tackling.
She's dropped the ball. Yep. Yeah. Good call there, Ken. So we'll see Feds, and I reckon that might be Alana. No, it's not. Oh, there's been a 50 given. No.
Kenny's just on the burst to make position further afield.
I thought he said, let's go.
Madeline Benecki with the footy for Feds. She kicks long towards the wing. It's a one-on-one marking contest through the hands of Charlotte Rudd in the front position. Johnson now gets a little handball away for Rovers. It's gone over the boundary line. Boundary throw in centre wing grandstand side. She's been solid across half-back, the captain, Maggie Johnson, leading by example.
Yeah, that's right. She's been very good to watch as we see Charlotte Rudd look for her option. She's going to go in the direction of Cian Furness. She's had a bit of the footy this game. She puts the ball straight into the forward 50, hoping for something, but it looks like there's all Rovers. Rovers get the ball out. That seems like a bit of a ping pong there as we see
Olivia Smith. And now with the footy, I reckon it's Chloe Pitt.
So Chloe, I reckon she's going to have a shot for goal here. I don't reckon I've seen her kick, so I'm not going to give her no commentator's curse here.
Might have been Hayley Belliver that gave her the footy.
And the first score on the Feds scoreboard is just one behind. We've still got 2 minutes to go here as we see the scores. Feds just the one behind to Rovers 2 straight 12.
So the Double Blues bring the ball back into play and the captain just plays on from the goal square. Had a bounce, ran a long way, had a second bounce. Gets out almost to the defensive 50 before she kicks. She was looking for Darina Hanson. It didn't quite get to her. Waiting at the back, Madeline Benecki. She got a handball over to Sian Furness and then to Chalmers. Chalmers kicks to the attacking 50 now for the Double Blues. Johnson there, but her handball is smothered. And that's Hayley Believer, soccering the ball off the ground deeper into the forward pocket for Feds. But now a long clearing kick out of the fence for the Double Blues. They were looking for Ashley Lynch. She couldn't take the mark. Crumb's being gathered by Darina Hanson. Weaved her way through some traffic there. Handball forward. Sorry, it was Briley Karen. Thanks, Shirley. Now Demi Lee Braun with the footy for the Double Blues. Handball under a little bit of pressure here. Holding the ball. Nice signal, KB. Not too sure about prior opportunity. Free kick will go to Feds and taking it Hayley Believer.
Yeah, so she's put the ball in to her teammate who wasn't able to take possession, but we've seen Alana is that Alana or
Rudd.
Rudd.
Charlotte Rudd.
Rudd's gone in there.
Gee, that was a heavy tackle.
That was. And Betty Mackey has got the ball. She elects to play on. She's going to send the ball in, I reckon that's Harding direction. She's gone straight on the boot and in Abbott McCormack. She's got time here, but she elects to put the ball on the boot. She goes to Kyan Campbell.
Forward line.
She's got 16 seconds. Is she going to have a shot?
Oh, gee, it'd be a tall order from there. Probably wanted to see a mark.
She's looking at her options. She's going to send the ball in. Unfortunately, it's been saved there by Feds.
Crichton Schwalger. Right on the siren. So quarter time, Rovers 2 straight goals, 12. Federal 1 point. Rovers got the first goal. Oh, gee, well inside the first minute. I reckon that was probably only about 15 or 20 seconds. Pretty even contest after that. Rovers getting another one late in the term, and then Feds finally getting their first score on the board. A minor, only a minute or two before the bell. Look, Rovers on top, Shirley, but Feds not out of this.
No, and it's always good to get that first goal, and I think Jackson Ankers, as he goes out to the mid, will be saying to his players, to get that goal, then you sort of take that pressure off yourself. But I think they're playing good footy. Give
the coaches a pat on the back. Jackson Ankers, you just mentioned, and Dave Thomas, the coaching combination for Feds. And for Rovers, Anthony Maguire getting some good assistance from the Pres, Daniel Malloy, and a former AFL player and their A-grade coach, Fred Campbell. So good guidance. Quarter time, 2 goals to a point. The goal kickers, both for Rovers,
Kyan Campbell and Demi Lee Braun.
There it is. So we'll have a short break at quarter time. Stay with us on ICTV. It's the 2025 AFL Central Australia Women's Grand Final.
Transform your content with Amara's subtitling editor and team solutions. Amara is proud to partner with ICTV, making captioning and subtitling easy. Amara.org, your go-to solution for translation, captions and subtitles.
When I was vaping and when I was just about to finish my vape, there was like some disgusting battery like taste right at the end.
Everyone just thought it was just water and flavouring.
That's scamming.
Watch out for these new videos on ICTV this week.
Great, Levine, to be part of this whole process of looking at what our people are achieving in our community, both young and old. I mean, there's some great young achievers out there, and certainly the old ones are getting recognised.
Port Augusta schools are fortunate enough to participate in the Indigenous Marathon Foundation's ICAN program to promote health and physical activity. Over the next few weeks, Amiwara Media will be following along on the journeys with Flinders U and Augusta Park Primary School students.
After the original Indigenous Marathon.
We're celebrating our culture, but
This is a special day when we think about our elders who have gone before us, who've showed us the way of how to be decent Aboriginal people in this world that we're living in now. 50 years of celebrating our people. I mean, you know, we're over.
So with the ICAN program, what we're doing is just trying to get the kids to understand a bit more about fitness, different ways they can keep fit, how fitness isn't just about, you know, the way you look or just being how far you can run. It's also, you know, understanding about flexibility, your strength, how far you can jump, all those things. So just trying to get the kids doing more fit.
The Central Australian Women's Legal Service, also known as CALLS, is a free legal service for all women. CALLS lawyers can help with legal problems including family, domestic and sexual violence, child protection, family law, criminal legal advice, financial counselling, employment law, housing and debt. If you live in Alice Springs, Tennant Creek or a remote community, we're here to help. You can call us on 1800 684 055.
I've heard people get nicotine poisoning before.
Especially when you're like giving it to yourself, you know, like too much.
You think because it's got that nice flavour, nice packaging, but when you have it too much, it makes you feel real sick in the guts. That's true.
Wooda, are you or your family interested in studying? Learn in a supportive and culturally safe way. Bachelor Institute is currently enrolling students. We have courses in health, education, visual arts, media, and many more. We also have pathways into higher education. You can free call Bachelor Institute on 1800 677 095 or check us out on Facebook.
Love exploring the Territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
When I used to vape, because I'm a football player, I play football, I was puffed out, like can't breathe, can't catch, can't nothing.
It's not only physical health, but mental health as well.
Yeah, that's scamming.
And welcome back to ICTV's coverage of the 2025 AFL Central Australia Women's Grand Final. The second quarter is just underway. DeLacy Hansen tried to get a handball out of the middle for Rovers. It was Feds that got a quick kick forward though. There's Hansen again, just handing the ball over to her teammate there. Papa Matanda. Oh, don't know if I got that one right. She's after the pursuit of her federal opponent again, though, soccering the footy inside the 50. 2-on-1 in favour of the Double Blues there. Lara Harding, I think, picks it up, kicks it back towards the wing. Chest mark taken by Sian Furness now for Feds. And, gee, she goes long. That's a nice-looking drop punt. Go right to the goal square. Cleared the marking contest. Double Blues get a couple of defenders back there to hold things up. They're over the top of the footy, and the umpire will call for a ball up only 5 metres out from the federal goal. That was a beautiful kick. Sian Furness. We hope we're pronouncing that one correctly. S-I-A-N. Could be Cyan. Could be Sian.
Yeah, not too sure. As the ball goes up, there's a little tap to Hayley Balera. That's gone through for another behind for Feds. Hopefully this doesn't come as a bit of a curse, because they need to get it through the big poles. As we look at Briley Kieran, she's looking for her options. She goes to a little chip and just gets Melanie Churchill. She takes a big kick out to their ruck in Lynch. Lynch takes a nice mark on the 50-metre arc on the Gap Road side as she sends the ball down, and she's looking for Hansen. Hansen wasn't able to take it, but she's done some crumbing of her own. But it's gone as far as Feds. No one wants to take it out. Here we go. We've got the ball on the ground, and we look at Hansen. Hansen's come out again. She sent the ball into their 50. That looks like Zoe Smith. She wasn't able to take possession. She's been able to get the ball out somehow. Feds now sending the ball into their forward 50, but it goes to the hands of the Rovers defence. No, and it's come back out and it's gone back to Feds. Feds send the ball in, and I reckon, no, Briley Karen wasn't able to take possession of it. But there's a sea of Feds. Let's see if they can do something with this. Ball on the boot. Goes to Rovers defence as there's a kick out by Kiala Sator's gone straight to, unfortunately, the Feds player in Chloe Winera.
Good mark.
Yeah, she's lining up for it. She's going to have a look. We see, she's got no other option, so she's going to have to go back and take the kick. Let's see if Feds can put a major on the scoreboard. The distance is not an issue. The accuracy, unfortunately, doesn't see them score a major, as we see another behind.
3 points they've got now on the board, Federal. We've got it right on our screens. It's not right at the ground on the big scoreboard. So kick in came from Melanie Churchill. The mark was taken by Briley Karen in the back pocket, and clever to play on around the man on the mark there, or the woman on the mark. Got out almost to the defensive 50-metre line. Kick looking for Ebony Abbott McCormick. Couldn't take the mark in the fingertips. Good tackle being applied there by Creighton Schwolger. And now a high tackle on the Feds player, Sian Furness. So another kick from her. I think she should go long. It was a lovely long kick last time, and that's not too bad either towards the 50. 2 Feds players there. They almost could have raffled it. Rebecca Ellis in the action. Then she has to apply a tackle. Ball spills out towards the pocket. Charlotte Rudd taps it forward, then picks it up, has a kick in towards goal, but under a fair bit of pressure, out of bounds on the full. But Feds doing all the attacking early in this second term.
Yeah, they are. And if, they've had more scoring shots, just not able to. They're still 10 points down here in this second quarter. As I reckon that might be Melanie Churchill. Yep, she's going to take the kick in. Umpire's just directing where to stand. She's looking for her options. Not much movement at the moment. I reckon she might go in the Hansen direction. Unfortunately, they weren't able to take the mark, but Briley Karen came out with the crumbs. But she's put the ball as far as Federals to Kate Fessy. She sent the ball back into the Feds forward 50, but not much luck there with Rebecca Ellis. She's been dispossessed of the ball. Play on. There's a bit of a tussle on that 50-metre arc as we see Rovers and Feds go for it. The ball, no one able to take it. We've seen Kiala Satur. She got the quick hands out, but it's gone as far as Alana Chambers. She's been tackled there as... You see still a bit of a tussle as no one can get clear possession and get some direction out for the ball. DeLacy Hansen, she's been taken to ground. Ball spills out. Again, we see Rovers come out with it.
Got a whistle. Chance to break it up a bit. It's been pretty congested play. Free kick will go to Mel Rousel for the Double Blues. She's inside the defensive 50. I don't think they've had it forward of centre yet, Rovers. Short kick, mark taken by Lara Harding at centre back. She'll get it forward of centre, and good body work by Kyan Campbell. Got rid of her opponent, but then overran the footy. Sandy Lennon was there for Feds. She can't get a clear disposal out. Here's Campbell again lurking for Rovers. Picks it up, steadies. The kick will go inside the attacking 50 to the advantage of Feds. Crichton Schwolger leads in the race for the footy. She didn't get the bounce she was looking for. Ebony Abbott McCormick looking for a free kick. None forthcoming from umpire Braun. He just waved it on, and now he'll call for a ball up 45 metres out from the Rovers goal.
Yeah, that's right. We'll see if something can happen here as the ball goes up. We've got Abbott McCormack going up in the ruck. She wasn't able to get clear possession, but we've seen Doreen Hansen come out. She wasn't able to pick the ball up, but she's managed to get some get a bit of space. But there's a free kick here going in the Rovers direction and to Betty Mackey.
Alrighty. So there's 2 Mackies out there, Betty and Taba. I'm told it's pronounced T-A-B-W-A.
As Mackey, she goes right in front. She looks like she hasn't missed. And Rovers are now celebrating with their 3rd goal. So that takes them to 3 straight, 18, which has really hurt Feds, who should be on 3 behinds. They are on our scoreboard. Unfortunately, on the big screen, they're not.
If you want to get it right, watch ICTV. Big thank you to Luther and Care for their scoreboard sponsorship today. We're just having a little bit of a look at umpire Braun tossing it in the air on the Amara live action replay. See if we can pick up what the free kick was. Might have started a little bit too early to get it. A fair bit of action there on the live action replay. Maybe a high one.
Yeah, so it was Betty a high.
Mackey. The footy back in the middle. Rovers, first goal of the second term. They stretched their margin. It was 11 points at the first break, and now it's 17. Ball slapped forward by Briley Kerrin, but straight to the opposition. Feds get a kick to travel just forward of the wing, where it'll stay. Attempted soccer off the ground by the Double Blues was smothered. Nice pick up, but then under a little bit of pressure trying to get the handball forward. Sian Furness, who's had a pretty good second term. Keely Bishop in the action, went to ground as she got the handball out. Now the footy being picked up by Kayla Sator. She got it away to Kerrin, one way, then the other. And the kick around the corner's not bad either, to DeLacy Hanson's advantage. Quickly onto the boot for her, looking for a sister. Dorena Hanson marks, turns on, plays on, and kicks to Ebony Abbott McCormick. Couldn't quite hold on to the mark. There's Rovers players everywhere here. Abbott McCormick goes towards goal herself. Campbell was there to mark it and put it through for a second. Gee, they outnumbered them down there inside the attacking 50 then.
That's right, and very smart play there we saw just from the congestion from Hanson to Hanson, and just putting it into space to allow their players to run onto it.
I reckon a lot of the footy we've seen has been pretty congested and hard to get a clearing kick out, but DeLacy Hanson then, as soon as the ball was in her hand, she slammed it onto the boot, and she got reasonable distance with it, but just clearing the area is probably what changed things, and suddenly Double Blues jumpers everywhere.
That's right, and they certainly are going to make Feds pay, I think, with 4 goals straight, 24. They're 21 points up now in this second term. Still 6 minutes remaining in this second term as we see Lynch go up. No one had clear possession of that tap out there, but looks like Briley Kerrin, she's come out with some crumbs. Onto Demi Lee Braun, back to Kerrin. I thought she was going to go back to Braun, but she chose to change it up a bit. As we see Lynch, she's taken a strong mark. She went looking for Keely Bishop, but unfortunately that was cut off by Fed's defence, or midfield, I should say. As the options there, we look, it's gone past the hands of Lily Ilko, but Rovers were able to take clean possession of that in Harding. Harding's taken to Briley Kerrin. Kerrin's looking for her options.
Getting a lot of footy, Briley Kerrin.
She's doing well. Onto Cayenne. Cayenne wasn't able to take clean possession, but here we see Braun again looking for the crumbs. Is she able to come out with something? No, she's not. Feds.
Oh, good tackle. Great tackle.
She's going to be... Yeah, she was rewarded for that. So here we see Demi Lee Braun. She's looking for her option. She's gone to Cayenne Campbell. Cayenne, I thought, would have got tripped. No, umpire Kenny Braun said play on as the ball's been wrapped up.
He's the best signaller in the business, KB Braun. And he let him know he thought it was play on. Ball up, only about 30-odd metres out from the Rovers' goal. So the Feds' defence under a fair bit of pressure early in the second term. Ebony Abbott McCormick applies a tackle. Umpire Braun crosses his arms and calls for another ball up.
I reckon we've got Catherine Keane going up against Abbott McCormack. But here we see Demi Lee Braun come out with the crumbs. She's put the ball on the boot, but unfortunately, I think the boundary might be the winner here. So there'll be a ball in. Not sure who's going to look like Lynch has gone in for Rovers. And
Lily Ilko's done a fair bit of ruck work. Certainly taken a while over it.
Yeah, so players have given them time to set up as we see Rovers do the tap, but it looks like Feds are doing the rover and getting the ball out. Looks like it's gone as far as the Hanson direction. Doreen's looked for the free kick, but unable to get one.
Yeah,
and
over the shoulder.
Yep, there's been a high tackle here called in Fed's favour as they elect to play on, and they're looking for and going to Jade Imba.
Boundary line gets that one. So this is a kick. So I think in between the 250s, last kick is a free kick to the opposition, and Mel Rousel to take it for the Double Blues. She kept it out wide. Dorena Hanson went to ground. She went to take off and lead after the footy. It's eluded her and bounced over the boundary line. Another boundary throw in about 50 metres. A kick. Yeah, fair enough. It was outside the 50. So that seems to be what's happening. Madeline Benecki to take the footy for Feds. They're under the pump a bit in this second term. They're down by 21 points on the Lutheran Care scoreboard as the Red and Whites are able to move it off half back. Kick goes towards the wing. Chest mark's been taken by Shanika Hayes. for the Double Blues. She'll send them forward once more. Nice looking kick too towards half forward. Demi-Lee Braun takes the mark. She's certainly caused some headaches too with her pace.
She has, hasn't she? She's been in there. She's been very good at getting those crumbs out. She didn't have to in that time. She got the nice mark onto a nice mark there taken by Cayenne Campbell. She's going to put it in the direction of Abbott McCormack. She wasn't able to take clean possession, but here we go. We've got Briley Kieran, who's just slipped out the back for a hand pass. Oh, I reckon that might have been touched just on the line there, and unfortunately unable to get the major for Briley. As the ball comes in, the Feds defence now working it back out, trying to get it to their forward. That looks like Zoe Smith. She takes a kick out, and it's going to go to Briley Karen again.
Gee, what a quarter.
She's just elected to have a kick. A shot for goal. She's unfortunate there that Feds were able to just tap it as it went through for another behind.
That's twice in less than a minute that Briley Karen has been denied a goal by a fingertip.
That's right. Accuracy is not an issue for her. Those Feds defenders are. As we see the captain for Feds bring the ball out, she's sent it to the forward 50, but it looks like Mackie is there for Rovers, creating a bit of a headache. I thought she might have been taken high. Ken Braun says no, play on.
I love the signal.
And he's like, the ball will go up, I will have it.
And umpiring well too. He's not missing much.
No, that's right.
When he called the play on one before he threw the arms in there, he was right on the spot, right where he wanted an umpire to be for that. DeLacy Hansen did the ruck work and got the tap forward for the Double Blues. It's just inside their attacking 50. And she go and get it again, DeLacy Hansen. This time the handball out in front of Cayenne Campbell. Campbell goes in towards goal from 40 metres out. Won't quite have the distance. Well done by the Feds defence. Grace Barry takes a mark in the defensive goal square, and she will clear. They're lining up for her on the grandstand side of the ground. That's the direction she goes in, but gee, there's a few Double Blues lined up there too, and Betty Mackey has taken the mark, and she can go back and line up for goal, and she's had a pretty good quarter too.
Yeah, that's right. She's done really well. She elects to do a quick play on in the Ebony McCormack Abbott direction. She does a bit of a juggle, unable to take the mark, but she sends it to Cayenne Campbell, who's unable to take possession. We've got Demi-Lee Braun. She's gone, got the hands out. It's been smothered off Mackie's hands as Braun goes for the quick kick, and wasn't able to clear it there either. So another behind for Rovers.
Danger signs here for Feds. Rovers are absolutely peppering the goals, and that might just save them for now, the halftime siren. So at the main break, Rovers 4 goals, 3-27. Lead Federal. We think it's 3 points. Scoreboard at the ground says 2 points. Just stick with us on ICTV. I reckon we might have it right. So that margin is 24 points at half time. It was 11 points at quarter time. They kicked 2 goals, 3 in that term, Rovers. And Feds wasted a couple of opportunities early on when they got a couple of behinds on the board.
Yeah, they came out strong in that in the first of the first few moments of the second quarter, but just weren't able to capitalise it as Rovers just run away with it.
Goal kickers, they're only for the Double Blues.
Yeah, so we've got 2 to Cayenne Campbell, 1 to Demi-Lee Braun, 1 to Betty Mackey.
That's the one.
No, that's it.
And we'd only been able to point kickers for Feds at this stage. If we'd kept track of them. Look, while we've got a chance to, let's thank the sponsors. Spank the sponsors, that would be good, wouldn't it? The Central Australian Aboriginal Congress, keeping our community strong and healthy. The Batchelor Institute of Indigenous Education, building strong futures through education. Lutheran Care, working alongside the community with care and compassion. And the Central Australian Women's Legal Service, Cheryl Lee.
Yeah, so standing up for fairness, equality and safety for women across the region.
It's half-time in the women's competition grand final in Alice Springs. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back with the second half. Stay with us on ICTV.
When I was vaping and when I was just about to finish my vape, there was like some disgusting battery like taste right at the end.
Everyone just thought it was just water and flavouring.
That's scamming.
Transform your content with Amara's subtitling editor and team solutions. Amara is proud to partner with ICTV, making captioning and subtitling easy. Amara.org, your go-to solution for translation, caption and subtitles.
Share your message with ICTV. Do you have an ad that needs to reach Indigenous Australians living in remote areas? Advertising on ICTV is an extremely effective way of communicating your message. ICTV can deliver your message in a way that connects community members and encourages positive engagement. If you would like to advertise with ICTV, contact us via our website or check us out on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. ICTV, showing our way.
Woodar, are you or your family interested in studying? Learn in a supportive and culturally safe way. Bachelor Institute is currently enrolling students. We have courses in health, education, visual arts, media, and many more. We also have pathways into higher education. You can free call Bachelor Institute on 1800 677 095 or check us out on Facebook.
ICTV presents Our Bedtime Stories. Traditional bedtime stories for children told by elders in language. Sunday to Thursday at 7:30 p.m.
Yes, it's time for our story.
ICTV, showing our way.
The Central Australian Women's Legal Service, also known as CALS, is a free legal service for all women. CALS lawyers can help with legal problems including family, domestic and sexual violence, child protection, family law, criminal legal advice, financial counselling, employment law, housing and debt. If you live in Alice Springs, Tennant Creek or a remote community, we're here to help. You can call us on 1800 684 055.
Love exploring the territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Welcome to the ICTV Programming Grid. The Programming Grid shows the different categories of videos playing on ICTV throughout the week. A different colour represents each category. Our country is red. It plays on Sunday night for 2 hours and features videos from a different region around Australia each week. If you have a video you'd like to see on ICTV, please contact us. ICTV, showing our way.
Watching ICT.
ICTV.
V.
ICTV.
V. So I hope you enjoy the show and yeah, have a good night, good evening, good morning. My name's Daniel and you're watching ICT. V.
I've heard people get nicotine poisoning before.
Especially when you're like giving it to yourself, you know, like too much.
You think because it's got that nice flavour, nice packaging, but when you have it too much, it makes you feel real sick in the guts. That's true.
Watch out for these new videos on ICTV this week.
Great, Levine, to be part of this whole process of looking at what our people are achieving in our community, both young and old. I mean, there's some great young achievers out there, and certainly the old ones are getting recognised.
Port Augusta schools are fortunate enough to participate in the Indigenous Marathon Foundation's ICAN program to promote health and physical activity. Over the next few weeks, Amiwara Media will be following along on the journeys with Flinders View and Augusta Park Primary School students.
After the original Indigenous Marathon.
We're celebrating our culture, but this is a special day when we think about our elders who have gone before us, who've showed us the way of how to be decent Aboriginal people in this world that we're living in now. 50 years of celebrating our people. I mean, you know, we're over.
So with the ICAN program, what we're doing is just trying to get the kids to understand a bit more about fitness, different ways they can keep fit, how fitness isn't just about, the way you look or just being how far you can run. It's also, understanding that flexibility, your strength, how far you can jump, all those things. So just trying to get the kids doing more fit.
Buddha, are you or your family interested in studying? Learn in a supportive and culturally safe way. Bachelor Institute is currently enrolling students. We have courses in health, education, visual arts, media, and many more. We also have pathways into higher education. You can free call Bachelor Institute on 1800 677 095 or check us out on Facebook.
Transform your content with Amara's subtitling editor and team solutions. Amara is proud to partner with ICTV, making captioning and subtitling easy. Amara.org, your go-to solution for translation, caption and subtitles.
Love exploring the territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
When I used to vape, because I'm a football player, I play football, I was puffed out, like can't breathe, can't catch, can't nothing.
Not only physical health, but mental health as well.
Yeah. That's
scamming.
The Central Australian Women's Legal Service, also known as CALS, is a free legal service for all women. CALS lawyers can help with legal problems including family, domestic and sexual violence, child protection, family law, criminal legal advice, financial counselling, employment law, housing and debt. If you live in Alice Springs, Tennant Creek or a remote community, we're here to help. You can call us on 1800 684 055.
TV's coverage, the 2025 AFL Central Australia Women's Competition Grand Final. At the main break, Rovers leading 4 goals at 3:27. 2 federal, 3 behinds on the Lutheran Care scoreboard and also on the Ted Hayes scoreboard at the ground now. A little adjustment over there. At half-time, a 24-point lead to Rovers. This is the third of 4 games today, is that right? Yeah, we had the reserves grand final before this one, Federal. They got a win there, 13-10 to 5-4. And then the under-18s, it might have been South over Federal.
Yeah, and I think a little shout-out to Souths, who won the under-17 girls last night against Pioneer. So looking at those two sides playing last night, Stan, some good talent coming up through the ranks, and it'll be good to watch Souths and Pioneers.
Look at that man on screen. Ken Braun. He gave himself a little bit of bicep exercising on the way out on the ground as the umpires hold the ball above their head waiting for the siren. It never came. He got out to the middle and shook hands with someone and then it went. But it's been great to have a past player umpiring local footy, and the lady should be happy too. He's done a really good job.
Yeah, that's right. And obviously,
so too the others.
Yeah, but obviously, you can't have a game without the football. As the ball goes up, and we saw Lynch, she was able to get the tap away, but not in the advantage of Rovers. They've still managed to get the ball out. As here we go, Demi Lee Braun, what can she do? She's good at getting those crumbs, but not this time. And we've seen... No, she's back in it again, I reckon, Braun. No, she's run past without any luck. And now it'll be wrapped up. And Cam Braun will say, yep, I'll have that one. As we see the rucks go at it again. It's gone down in Hanson direction, but she wasn't able to get the hands out as she was wrapped up pretty tightly. Ken, ball's up again. There's a bit of a replay. This time the ball goes down. We've got 3. We had 3 feds shepherding for each other, but no one wanted to go in and get the ball. And be another ball up.
3 in a row.
Yeah.
And the footy started in the centre. It hasn't moved far from there as KB tosses it in the air again. Fresh air shot there by Lynch, trying to get the tap away. DeLacy Hanson's got her hands on the footy a lot in these contests, but every time she's been tackled, that happened again. And they dive in over the top. Harding gets up with the footy and gives it back to KB Braun. 4th ball up in a row out on the grandstand side wing after the initial ball up in the centre. Well, Feds player Sian Furness was hot in the furnace there. She got met heavily and went to ground. And ball up number 5. KB, lucky he did that bicep workout at half time. There's Furness again. She can't break through the tackle. It was a strong one by Betty Make. And now a free kick will go Max way. Right in the middle of the ground, holding the ball. The decision, she kicked towards half forward, but Charlotte Rudd there to take the mark for Feds.
Yeah, as we see Rudd, she's looking for her options, and she's going to send it in the... I think that might be... No, I was going to say that's Zoe Smith, but it's not. But it goes in the Feds direction. There's 3 Feds players. No one's able to take clean possession of it as the ball goes down. It's kicked into their... socket off into their forward 50. Demi-Lee Braun thought she was held without the ball, and the umpire says, yep, I saw that. And she's going to get a free kick here. Braun, she's looking for her option. She's gone in the Hanson direction. She's put it out in front of her and making her go for a bit of a run. Hanson, she's onto the, she's taken one bounce. She then gets a quick hands out to Campbell. Campbell puts the ball straight on the boot
That
to
was a clever kick.
Ebony Abbott McCormack. Yeah, that was a very good play there.
She saw that Abbott McCormack was out the back and got it over the top of the Feds opponent.
Yeah, and I think it was also very clever here, down here from Braun, just to put the ball out in front of Hanson, and knowing Hanson can, have a run. So as Abbott McCormack, the ball's come off the side of her boot. Is it going to go
still
through?
In here?
No, it's still in. It hasn't gone through anywhere, but there's a free kick given.
Feds player went to the ground pretty heavily there. Might be Grace Barry. And she looks like she's in a fair bit of pain.
Doesn't look good.
No.
As we see team come out and just have a...
Yeah, we might get a little bit of a hold up here. Certainly, up on her feet. So that's a good sign. Certainly when you see a player punching the ground in frustration like that, there's some worst fears.
That's right. It's looks like an ankle and hopefully not a knee, but she's getting taken off the field and she's been replaced already, so she won't be coming back.
And Feds need all hands on deck at the moment.
As they've elected to play on, it's gone up to their midfield. There's still a bit of tussle to try and get the ball out, but it's still in the Feds' direction. They're unable to just get clear possession and get it out, unfortunately. The Feds' defence here have just been very tough.
Lily Ilka doing the ruck work. Nudged out of that by Ebony Abbott McCormack. Clever tap down to DeLacy Hanson. The kick bounces inside 50. There were plenty of Feds back there. And was it Rudd or Chalmers?
Yeah.
Rudd with the kick out towards the Gap Road side wing. Ebony Abbott McCormack there again. High kick towards centre half forward this time. Off hands towards Lynch. She can't gather. Feds get some numbers around. Hanson is lurking there again. DeLacy variety. She'll end up laying a tackle. And we'll get a ball up. Sian Furness had the footy in her hands there for Feds. The ball up is at centre half forward for Rovers. And they're leading 4-3-27 to 3 points.
Yeah, as we see that Demi-Lee Braun, she comes out with the kick in the Doreen Hanson direction. They've put it on the ground, but Doreen... a big bump there by Cayenne Campbell, and the umpire said, yep, without the ball, as Feds now take the possession of that in Rudd. Rudd, she's going to look for her options here.
Been pretty good, one of their best. Kevin 07, Rudd.
Yeah, she has, as she sends it very nicely to Kate Fessy. She's looking for her next link in the chain. She goes as far as, and it's got to be in the hands of Rovers and Bishop. She's just taking the intercept mark there. She's looking for her options, and some safe hands there by Mackie. She was one of the goal kickers, as well as Abbott McCormack. They put the ball on the boot into the forward 50, but it looks like Feds are going to come out with the race here. Braun, she's gone in for a tackle. And, she's got to be rewarded for that.
Yeah, look, I had to feel for Kirsty Driver there. She picked up the footy. She looked further afield. Absolutely no one on that side of the ground from her team, so she had to come back into traffic. And Demi Lee Braun from 45 out looks for Kyan Campbell. Oh, she judged it well, but then couldn't hold on to the mark. There's good pressure applied as she picked up the footy. Umpire Phil Nipris will call for a ball up, and the tackle was Sian Furness. I reckon her and Rudd would probably be Fed's best at the moment.
Yeah, and probably unlucky not to get the free kick there. As the ball goes up, it's gone down, and it's just been socked out there by Feds, but it's gone to Harding. Harding, I would have thought, got slung, but no, that hasn't been called. As Demi Lee Braun, she comes out with it. It's gone to Lynch, back to Braun, back to Hansen. Hansen puts it on the boot.
Good kick.
And it's gone through.
Yes, was a good kick.
And that was DeLacy in the Hansen variety, as we've now seen Rovers extend their lead.
Yeah, we just saw it on the Mara live action replay preceding that kick, though. I thought the groundwork of Demi Lee Braun outstanding. She got involved on a couple of occasions, second effort there, and managed to get the handball out that mattered. And she's starting to work her way into calculations as one of the better players on the ground at the moment.
Yeah, I think she's been very clever and smart in just getting in there, getting those crumbs. And it's just, I think, on a few occasions proven very positive for the Rovers.
Getting hard for Feds now, 5-3-33 to 3 points. They're 30 points down.
It'd be great to see them get a major there, but not by the looks of this, as Rovers just seem to be very strong here, trying to get the ball out of the midfield. There's been a high tackle called, and it's going to go to Mackie.
Another one who's had a good game.
She has. She's going for Braun. Braun, what can she do with it? She's unable to take the mark, but she's still rovering. I would have thought holding. Yes, the umpire saw what I saw. Hansen, she's gone she went to play on. But Nipris has gone, no, take it back, please.
Again, we saw from Demi Lee Braun a second effort there. Couldn't quite hold on to the mark, but straight onto it at ground level.
Yeah. She's been very clever in that direction as she sends the ball in at Kyan Campbell's direction. She wasn't able to take the mark as Fed's there in there laying on the tackle. Ball spills out and it's gone to Braun again, who was dispossessed. But Hansen's managed to get a kick away and it's hit the post.
We nearly had a Hansen goal followed by another Hansen goal, kicked by two different Hansens, but the woodwork in the road. Rovers doing a lot of attacking now. 5-4-34 Federal, 3 points. Feds will bring it back in grandstand side. It's a long kick out towards the defensive 50-metre line. Taken off hands by Mack. She gets the handball away to Lara Harding. Harding, another handball backwards. Might have been to Lacey Hansen. Now Maggie Johnson. They're giving away a little bit of ground here, so good pressure here by Feds. Putting it on is Kate Fessy. The ball spills over towards Mack again. She can't get a handle on it this time. Furness picks it up. She's been tackled. And we'll get a ball up at centre half forward for Rovers.
Yeah, and that was a great tackle there by, I think that was Mackie. As the ball goes up, the rucks come down and it's going to get, there's a
shoulder.
High tackle called and it's going to go in the Feds direction.
Cyan Furness.
She takes the kick out and she almost got intercepted by, she did, by Demi Lee Braun, who was able to crumb there onto Abbott McCormack and then to the safe hands of Briley Kerrin. Kerrin, she sells a bit of candy, sidesteps one, goes in the Campbell direction. Campbell unable to take it. We've got Rovers versus Feds here. Looks like even numbers, and it's just run through for a behind.
Well, probably wise decision there, Cridence Schwalger under a fair bit of pressure, and she'll take off quickly. Out to the Todd Riverside wing. She had a couple of players out there, but she didn't hit the target. DeLacy Hansen marked and passes off to Briley Kerrin, who's got the mark, and perhaps a shot at goal coming up from about 35-40 metres straight out in front. Big quarter two from DeLacy Hansen. Getting a lot of it in the midfield. Strong tackling as well to go with it. Briley Kerrin had a great first half. Deserved a goal and only missed out by a fingertip a couple of times, and she's missed that one as well. 3-4, one behind. Some Rovers supporters down there waving away behind the goals with their double blue flags.
Yes, they're very happy down there as we see Feds bring the ball in, and that looked like in their the Margaret Little medal winner. But it's just been a bit of a tussle on the 50-metre arc here as we see Phil Nipris say, give that to me. We see the rucks go up. Ebony's gone back to... She went back to ruck her Rover own ball, but managed to get the free kick here.
Normally we're seeing her kick goals. Last week she played as a key defender at times too in some quarters. Today it's mostly been around the midfield, half-forward area. The kick towards the top of the goal square, through the hands, waiting at the back was Schwalger. Got a handball away. It's all under a little bit of pressure here for the Federal defence, and now a clearing kick towards the defensive 50. Double Blues are going to bring it back in. Tapped out towards Karen. Karen picks up. She goes for goal again. But again, she doesn't get one. This time it'll bounce over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, that's right.
I think some good footy by Lara Harding in that passage of play too.
Yeah, yep. She's probably hasn't had as much possession as she usually does, Lara, so it's good to see her back and getting a few touches there as the ball goes up. We see some different rucks here go at it as the ball comes down in the Feds' face. Oh, there's been a free kick given to Feds by the looks of it. I missed what that was for. And looks like Charlotte Rudd.
It looks like they've got her playing.
Alana Chalmers.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing her deep in defence.
Yeah, so she gets the kick out. She sends the ball in her teammate's direction. Seems to, it's all gone to ground. We've got, I reckon, Harding come out and try and push the ball into a bit of space, but it's gone as far as a sea of Feds as they go for a run down the Gap Road side. But I tell you what, the Rovers defence here, they're just onto it. They're not allowing anyone to get away with anything.
See what the umpire's going to call here, a ball up maybe. It was a strong tackle. The player was trying to indicate they were trying to punch the ball free. So Alana Chalmers is starting to get a bit of footy in this third term, but it's all out of the back line for Feds, and they desperately need goals on the board. Rebecca Ellis in pursuit of the footy out on that Todd Riverside wing. 2 Rovers after her over the boundary line. I think we might get a boundary thrown because it's come off hand and not from a kick. I'm not sure. Nope, it's a free kick. And it's going to go to the Double Blues. And to take it is Taba Mackey. So Taba Mack and Betty Mack out there. This is Taba's first possession. Kick goes towards half forward and a juggling attempt to mark.
And a mark's
it's been paid. Darina Hansen.
She sends quickly into towards her sister, but hasn't had any luck there. We saw Alana Chalmers. She's been playing well in that defence role there for Feds. She's looking for what she can do, but Hansen smothered it. She's now tried to rover the next possession, as no one's been able to take clear possession of that one. As the umpire comes in and says, "Yep, we'll ball that one up."
Very good attacking football to Lacey Hansen, but her defensive skills are great too, tackling and smothering. And we'll get another ball up. Tackle being applied by Nicole Downs. Big number there, 71.
That's right. As we saw, I reckon we're going to get another ball up here again. Not as many as we did in the same spot.
Start of this term out on the grandstand side wing, we had 5 in a row. Now, chance for Feds in defence, receiving the handball. Sian Furness, pretty good game. Kicks long towards half-back. Plenty of Rovers out there, but a free kick will go Feds' way. And it could have been a 50 paid there. The ball wasn't given back on the full. But some pressure relieved here on the Federal defence.
And I reckon, Stan, that other umpire is Raymond Walters. Again, another ex-footy player.
Champion Blake. Good to see Rayo out there as well. So, gee, that's a pretty good trio, that one.
I reckon.
Plenty of umpiring experience and plenty of playing experience in amongst it too, with Walters and Braun out there. Footy at half back for Feds. Player taken when they didn't have it over the shoulder was the signal from umpire Nipris. So again, Furness from centre half back. I think she's worked her way into being Fed's best player. Through the hands there of Kate Fessy, couldn't hold on to it. Kick out of defence. Harding again back to half forward, and there's Furness again taking the mark for Feds. She'll play on the little handball to Madeline Benecki as the siren hiccuped its way.
Wasn't sure if it was it was three-quarter time or not.
Out to Traeger Park, and three-quarter time in the AFL Central Australia Women's Grand Final. It's looking pretty good for Rovers at the moment. 5 goals, 636 to Feds, 3 points. Just another 1 goal, 3 added by Rovers in that term, but when you hold the opposition scoreless, that'll do the trick for you. The margin, 33 points. I'll let you do the goal kickers, Shirley.
Goal kickers, we got Kyan Campbell. She's on 2. Demi Lee Braun, 1. Betty Mackey, 1. And DeLacy Hansen, 1. So Federal still yet to get a major on the scoreboard.
Big thanks to Central Australian Aboriginal Congress, Bachelor Institute of Indigenous Education, Lutheran Care and Central Australian Women's Legal Service, and Amara too for our replays. Good to thank those sponsors. We're going to take a short break at three-quarter time. One more quarter to go in the Women's Grand Final for 2025. You'll see it only on ICTV.
The Central Australian Women's Legal Service, also known as CALS, is a free legal service for all women. CALS lawyers can help with legal problems including family, domestic and sexual violence, child protection, family law, criminal legal advice, financial counselling, employment law, housing and debt. If you live in Alice Springs, Tennant Creek or a remote community, we're here to help. You can call us on 1800 684 055.
When I was vaping and when I was just about to finish my vape, there was like some disgusting battery like taste right at the end.
Everyone just thought it was just water and flavouring.
That's
scamming.
Buddha, are you or your family interested in studying? Learn in a supportive and culturally safe way. Bachelor Institute is currently enrolling students. We have courses in health, education, visual arts, media, and many more. We also have pathways into higher education. You can free call Bachelor Institute on 1800 677 095 or check us out on Facebook.
Head to ictv.com.au/languages. ICTV's Indigenous language online resource that aims to preserve and strengthen Indigenous languages. You can access videos according to language group and according to your learning level. ICTV, showing our way.
ICTV, showing your way, my way, our way. Highway.
Transform your content with Amara's subtitling editor and team solutions. Amara is proud to partner with ICTV, making captioning and subtitling easy. Amara.org, your go-to solution for translation, caption and subtitles.
Hello, you're watching ICT.
ICTV.
V.
ICTV.
V. So I hope you enjoyed the show and have a good night, good evening, good morning. My name's Daniel and you're watching ICT. V.
I've heard people get nicotine poisoning before.
Especially when you're like giving it to yourself, you know, like too much.
You think because it's got that nice flavour, nice packaging, but when you have it too much, it makes you feel real sick in the guts. That's true.
Go. Action. Hi, my name is Kirim Larry and I'm from Kupanya.
Hi, my name is Takin Jimmy, I'm from Kalkurinji.
And you're watching ICTV. Showing our way. Hi. And you're watching ICTV. Showing you. Hi, my name is Kirim Larry and I'm from Kupanya.
Hi, my name is Takin Jimmy, I'm from Kalkurinji.
And you're watching ICTV. Showing our way.
Love exploring the territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
When I used to vape, because I'm a football player, I play football, I was puffed out, like can't breathe, can't catch, can't nothing.
Not only physical health, but mental health as well.
Yeah. That's
scamming.
And the final quarter of the 2025 AFL Central Australia Grand Final, the Women's Grand Final that is, gets underway, and the first centre clearance kick I think it was DeLacy Hansen that got it out towards the wing on the grandstand side. Darina Hansen trying to get the footy. With her there is Keely Bishop in over the top. She manages to punch it free. Now Alana Chalmers will pick up for Feds. Not an effective disposal there. Furness picks it up. She's been gang tackled. A couple had her thrown down to the ground, and good tackling by Keely Bishop. Ball up on the wing grandstand side. Let's hope we don't get 5 in a row like we did at the start of the third term. It's Feds that will get it forward. Zoe Smith there. She couldn't take the footy with her. Little handball came out of the pack for the Double Blues. It's out towards the boundary line on the wing. Chalmers there. She can't pick it up. Believer tries to get a kick away. That's smothered. Scrappy stuff here on the wing grandstand side. Chalmers over the top again. And again, umpire Nippers will call for a ball up as Lara Harding is the last to get to her feet.
Yeah, that's right. Ball goes up. Feds look like they've come out with a bit of a... Well, they came out with the ball, but they went as far as Hansen, who was able to smother. There's been a high called, and Keely Bishop here will take the free kick.
33 points to lead the Rovers.
That's right. As we see, the ball's gone in almost taken there by Feds, but unfortunately the ball now is spilled out to the Gap Road side as we see Feds and Rovers there tussling with it. We see Hansen in there as usual. Looks like Kieran's hanging out trying to get the little bit of a crumb on the outside, but Feds have taken the ball out as Briley puts the pressure on and the ball spills out. There's been a free kick given here against Briley Kieran.
Yeah, so Federal will get the free kick. Backward of the centre circle. I think it's Kirsty Driver with the footy.
Let's see if Feds can do something with this. They really need a major, you would think, to at least get a little bit up and about for themselves as we head into this fourth quarter. And we see Zoe Smith. She takes a nice chest mark there. She's going to send the ball in straight directly in front of their goals into their forward 50. As we see the Feds run onto it. Can't quite see who that is, but she twists and turns, but she's been dispossessed. Yes, and the umpire saw what I saw and has said free kick Rovers. And we've had Churchill.
50.
Oh, I didn't see what that was for. But anyway, Rovers will take that. They'll now get an extra 50 metres into their defence, and they're gone in the Braun side. Demi Lee Braun, she takes an easy chest mark.
Still sorting out the 50, I think.
Oh. We'd all played on. As we see Churchill now, she's looking for her option. She's got Hansen all by herself just in front of us here. Hansen, she elects to play on in the, but that's gone as far as Braun. It's gone through her fingers through to Campbell. Campbell elects to play on. She's going to take on a few Feds players as she gets the kick out, and she's gone to her forward 50. And I reckon that Rovers there are very keen to continue to capitalise on their score as umpire says ball up.
45 metres out from the Rovers goal. Lynch doing the ruck work against Lily Ilka. It's been that way most of the day, and it's been a pretty even contest too. Kyan Campbell's in there, applied a tackle. The ball spills out Fed's way, taken by Alana Chalmers. Margaret Little medalist. She kicks up towards the wing. Bounce eludes her teammate and favours the two Rovers players out there on the grandstand side. Lara Harding taps it to her own advantage. Couldn't pick it up. They had the presence of mind to sock it off the ground and get it forward for the Double Blues. Picked up by Briley Karen, who just busts away from the tackle. One bounce, running towards the 50. Breaks another tackle. She's run a long way. 50 out there, so the umpires called her for running too far. It was great play, but probably 2 or 3 steps too many there.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky there. I'm not sure whether she was going for a teammate or going for that goal that she just keeps missing, unfortunately. Hayes, she's doing some great defence work here for Feds, but Feds been able to get clean possession of it and send the ball back into their midfield as there's a bit of a tussle there. And again, Feds still in pit. She's able to get the ball out, send it into their forward 50 as the ball goes down. There's a tackle there broken. She's a bit lucky not to get called there, but she does some more following up.
You're going to get a free now. Pushing the back. So there was certainly a couple of good tackles she just got out of in a nick of time, Kate Fessy. She'll kick just inside the 50. I don't know if it was partly smothered or not. Definitely went off the side of the boot. And Harding has taken the mark just inside the defensive 50 for the Double Blues. Nice pass out to Keely Bishop, who takes the uncontested mark and then centres it back up again, looking for DeLacy Hansen. Well done, Sian Furness. Great mark, and she plays on. She kicks long. This will gain some yardage inside 50. Might be a free kick upfield. She was pushed after she got boot the ball. So a chance for Feds to get their first goal on the board. Be interesting to see who takes the kick up there. It's going to be about 25 to 30 metres out, and I think it might be Chloe Winera. Did have a shot for goal from probably a similar spot in the second term and didn't miss by much.
No. Let's see if that was just her practice shot as the ball comes back to her from as she sets up.
Maybe slightly less with the angle on this one.
Yeah, we saw Alana Chalmers trying to sneak in there, but she's been quickly picked up by one of her Rovers opponents. Takes a couple of steps. I don't think...
right to the line.
Accuracy was there, but distance didn't quite make it, as Feds are there trying to do a bit of the roving to get the ball back in their possession. And there's been a ball up called. Chloe, who just had the kick, she's going to go up for Feds, as we see the little crummer in that Brawn in there as well, but no one's been able to take clean possession. As I say that, Dulcie Hansen gets a possession. She gets a quick kick out and sends it into the midfield, but it goes as far as a sea of Feds. We've got a sea of Feds here as well. They're going to get the ball out into... it went as far as Lynch. Unfortunately there, I think it's just a bit of pressure there. Feds, there was a sea of Feds. They had the time, and not sure whether her teammates were just telling her to take her time and just send it back into their forward.
Nice stretch low too it was by the big ruck woman to take the mark low to the ground. The kick forward there intercepted by Feds. Jade Imber with it. She'll kick it out wide now to Rudd. Charlotte Rudd, that is. Rudd's kick floats inside the attacking 50. Double Blues defence has been great today.
Yep.
Might be Maggie Johnson, is it?
Yep,
Captain?
that's her.
She's been terrific, and a great pass to another good player, Lara Harding. Riley Karen. Yep, another possession for her.
Yeah, as she elects to play on. She stepped one, Briley. She puts the ball on the boot, and she's going for the Abbott McCormack direction. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to take clean possession as the ball just spills out. There's a bit of a tussle there, and umpire Walters says, "I will take that." Ball goes up. Lynch does the rucking, but unfortunately goes in the Feds direction. Briley Karen, she's there, but not able to pick it up. Abbott McCormack, she picks it up. She puts the ball on the boot in front of Mackie, makes Mackie go for a little bit of a run. She's up for the challenge. She gets the ball out to Campbell. Campbell takes a nice mark, and she elects to play straight on. She's got no one around her, and that's an easy mark for the Rovers Footy Club.
There it is. Marching away with this grand final now, their first goal of the final term, and it's Cleanne Campbell's third.
Yes, that's right. So we've got Rovers 6-6-42, and Feds just on the three behind. Still haven't been able to get a goal there.
And I guess we had a little bit of a look at the scores from previous meetings during the course of the season. It just looked like Rovers had a bit more goal scoring power. Through the semi, Feds only kicked one goal to win that. One goal, 5 to 2 points against the same opposition. Rovers kicked 10, and that's what's happened today. They've got goal kickers, and unfortunately for Feds, they haven't. We'd love to see them get one on the board. It might be a little bit of a hold up here with setting up the 6-6-6, and now the umpire tosses it back in the air. It's been a great contest between the two, Ruckman, Lynch and Ilko. And now collecting the footy off half-back, Harding for the Double Blues, kick forward. All marks built there by Demi Lee Braun. She'll go back in after it. She applies the tackle. It spills out to Harding again, inside 50 with the kick, waiting for it. I think, is it Bishop there?
Yeah.
Eventually she applies the tackle. Mack it is. She gets the handball out to Ebony Abbott McCormick. She'd love to get one. It's called a throw, though. And umpire Brian right there, he'll give the free kick to Feds, and it'll be taken by Crichton Schwalger.
Yeah, she elects to go just a little chip out there to her teammate in... I haven't got a 22 on my team sheet. And so Feds, they're just doing little possession footy here, and hopefully we'll be able to work it down. But not this time, as we see a bit of a tussle there, as looks like Rebecca Ellis, she's in there. She's been able to send the ball in to their 50, but it's gone as far as Hayes.
Yeah. They call that play on. I don't think she intended to play on.
Yeah, so a bit unfortunate there, but the ball's gone down. We see Churchill. She's there. She's been taken clean off the ball, and the umpire saw what I saw.
Certainly made sure the umpire noticed it too. Threw the arms out, Melanie Churchill. She's been solid in defence today. Her and the captain have been great back there. Maggie Johnson.
Yep.
Out to the half-back flank now for the Double Blues. There's a few Feds out there.
Feds just
been spilt.
just not unable to take clean possession and capitalise on a bit of a run there.
Papa's out there. Papa Rawara Motanua. How's that?
We'll find out, Stan, no doubt.
I'll be getting told off left, right and centre next week.
As we see Feds get a free kick here. I miss what that was for, but anyway, she elects to play on. She's going to send it into the forward 50, but there's a sea of Rovers, and Lara Harding just takes that, elects. She saw Ebony Abbott McCormack in the centre all by herself and said, let's just get that there. Ebony, she's seen the next link in the chain. And
well done, they needed that.
Yeah, so she went for Mackie, but that was intercepted there as Feds now. They've got possession of the ball over on the Gap Road side. They're looking for their next option. Doesn't seem to be many options happening here for Feds as Abbott McCormack there. She's trying to spoil their fun without any luck as it goes into their forward 50. Do a bit of crumbling on the ground there and...
whistle.
There's a whistle. I missed what that one was for.
Feds are going to get it. So maybe this is the chance to get their first goal. Alana Chalmers with it.
Margaret Little, medalist. She kicks it in. And, there's a nice mark there taken by Kate Fessy. Let's see if Kate can put the first major on the scoreboard. Unfortunately, in the last quarter for Feds.
Would certainly like to see it. Consolation prize it is. It's a nice looking kick. Kate Fessy's got it. Feds have got their first score on the board, and it's good to see this. They are celebrating. The premiership's gone, but one of their players has kicked their first goal of the game and they're getting around her, and well done Feds, seeing it right out to the end.
Well, in all honesty, they had to work hard for that. And
Yes.
As we see here on the Amara action replay.
I'll give another pat on the back to Sian Furness. She was involved in getting that ball from the wing up inside the attacking 50 again. She's had a fine game for Feds. Umpire Braun throws it back up in the middle. Lynch taps it forward in Rovers' direction. Hanson over the top of the football. Got an unusual looking kick there. It actually went backwards a few metres in the end. Ball slapped forward now in the Double Blues direction by Lara Harding. Chalmers is there for Feds. A handball back to Furness. Caught in the tackle straight away. Riley Karen and Monique George both getting stuck into it with the tackle there, and we'll get a ball up. Doing the ruck work to Lacey Hanson. That doesn't happen too often. Clearing kick by Chloe Pitt off half-back for Feds. Nice mark by Churchill. Taking it set half-back. Sorry, it's George. It's Maggie Johnson, sorry. She'll kick into the middle. Out in front of Betty Make. She'll knock the ball forward and to her own advantage and then gather just forward of the wing. A nice little move there to just stop, let the opponent run past, then feed the handball off to Demi-Lee Braun. And Ebony Abbott McCormack stretches to take a fine overhead mark. She can go back and shoot for goal. I think she deserves one. And there wouldn't be too many grand finals she played in when she hasn't kicked one.
I reckon, she's had a little bit of a look and gone, I could probably do this.
That's all she hasn't done today is kick a goal. She's been a very good player.
Yeah, she's managed to get herself in some really good positions. So well done as she takes her shot for goal. Doesn't look like... Oh, no, I was going to say the umpire didn't move, but it's gone through for a behind. So Rovers now adding to their behind tally. And they've dominated, but more behinds than goals on the scoreboard. Feds 1-3-9, Rovers 6-7-43. As the ball comes out, and we see a bit of a tussle here just in front of the Pioneer Hill as Feds get... Oh, no, there's been a free kick called. And it looks like Feds in Sandy Leonard will take the free kick. She elects to play on. She runs around her opponent and goes to Kate Fessy, who was our goal kicker for Feds. She elects to go to... Oh, unfortunately, it's hit the chest of Rebecca Ellis, unable to take possession. But here we go. Braun in there again, out to Harding.
There it is.
Harding Well done there to Rovers.
Yep, too good all day, and comfortable win in the end to the Double Blues. They make it back-to-back flags.
Yeah, that's right. As we just look at the final score, Federals 1-3-9. So a little bit of a comeback, but too late there for them. Rovers 6-7-43. So clear winners in this game.
Yeah, 1 goal, 1 in the last term there to Rovers, and the one straight goal for Feds. It was their first goal of the game. The margin was 11 points at quarter time, 24 at half time, 33 at three-quarter time, and then the final margin 34 points. So the Double Blues, they do it again back-to-back, trying to build an era. It wasn't too long ago they had a men's era that produced 5 flags in a row. Well, this is a starting point for something like that. Perhaps Federal, first ever grand final in the women's competition. Yep. And just heartening to see those celebrations late in the game when they did get their first goal. Look, they don't seem devastated by it all, and they'll be better for the experience. The goal kickers, mostly for Rovers. Kate Fessy did get one in the end, though, for Federal.
Yeah, so Kate Fessy, obviously the sole goal kicker for Feds in that last quarter, but we had Kyanne Campbell with 3, Demi Lee Braun with 1, Betty Mackey with 1, and DeLacy Hansen with 1 as well.
So the final score, 6-7-43 to 1 goal, 3-9. Take the opportunity to mention Central Australian Aboriginal Congress, backing local footy and championing better health. Also the Bachelor Institute, helping Territorians build skills. Lutheran Care, making a real difference right here in the Territory, and the Central Australian Women's Legal Service. Ensure every woman in Central Australia has access to justice and support. We must thank those sponsors. You don't get your TV coverage without it, and it's great coverage. Just looking down on the ground, looks like the Rovers coach Anthony Maguire is all mic'd up. Just wondering if he can hear us at the moment. Anthony, are you there, mate?
Can you hear them?
Yeah.
Just wait for him to get a little bit of volume. Anthony, how are you?
Yeah, good. Stan, yourself?
No, very good indeed, mate. You'd be very, very proud of these ladies. They've come all the way from the knockout final.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I don't know, you put words into it, Stan. You've commentated so many years. We've done hard yards, but we knew we had the team all set. Yeah, it's just a matter of the result, really.
Now, you're the bloke on the sidelines. You had a couple of good helpers there today, Malloy and Fred Campbell. That's pretty handy.
Yeah, we've got the depth there at this club. It's an honour to have Freddie there as a mentor, even in the A grade for the fellas, so helping him out, vice versa. So credit goes to our officials. And, the big one is, I'm looking at her now, the second-time mum, Brooke Chambry.
And look, we'll give credit to one player there. She didn't start her career at Rovers. She was a pioneer girl, but getting Ebony Abbott McCormick over to the Double Blues, what a bonus.
Yeah, Abs' history in this competition speaks for itself. Shirley would know that next to you yourself, Stan. As a key player, I asked her she wanted to play forward. She didn't want to. She wanted to play mid. Structural-wise, she was always my full forward, a general up there and a leader in the group.
Well, look, mate, we'll let you go and join the celebrations. Thanks for joining us. A job well done, champ.
Thanks, Stan.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Shirley.
There you go, Anthony Maguire, the successful coach, the Rovers coach, and pretty happy man, and good on him. Should be very, very proud of his ladies. Did a great job.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they've got a few good... we talk about the Hansen sisters. You've also got Briley Karen and Kiala Satur sisters. We talk about Ebony. She's got her daughter there. So they've got, some very, I suppose, close relations there.
Maybe time to have a look at some of the best players as we go through it. We'll start off with the Double Blues, and you mentioned a couple of them there. I thought Briley Karen, DeLacy Hansen, Ebony Abbott McCormick, Demi Lee Braun, really hard to separate that crew. Lara Harding, had another good game as well. Keely Bishop, and Betty Mack.
Yes, look, I think she played really well. I think all players really got into key positions when they needed to, and just showed a bit of reliability when it was needed.
Really solid backline too. Shanika Hayes, Melanie Churchill, and the captain,
Yes.
Maggie Johnson, well, you can see on the scoreboard only one goal conceded, and in the last couple of minutes of the game they were Scrooges back there as far as opposition goal kicking was concerned. You look over at Feds, I cannot go past Sian Furness, number 20, either off half-back or delivering the ball long and deep inside 50 from the middle of the ground. I thought she had a terrific game.
Yeah, I think she did, and and all of them went to the final siren. No one sort of took a step back, but also Kate Fessy, she was in there a bit, and obviously their only goal scorer. So she did well, I think, as well. Probably Chloe Pitt as well as their captain.
Yeah, I thought Kevin 07, Charlotte Rudd, had a pretty good game, as did Alana Chalmers.
Yes.
She got a fair bit of the footy. Probably the way the game went, saw her doing it down in the back line more than in the midfield, which is probably where you normally pick up your votes. I thought Madeline Benecki had a pretty good game too. And take my hat off to the ruckman, Lily Ilko. Hung in there all day, and fullback Crichton Schwalger.
Yes.
Didn't have a bag kicked on it, so that's a good job for someone on the last line of defence. We're actually seeing on the screen the Double Blues ladies heading over to get a photo in front of the scoreboard. It's become the tradition these days. Get a photo, team photo with the score in the background. So something that's come into footy a little bit more. We don't tend to get the lap of honour anymore.
No.
Like we used to once upon a time.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if that happens again.
I'd say today it might only be a half a lap if you did it anyway, because there's not too much use going over on the other side of the ground. There's not a lot of spectators over there to get excited about. So the final score again, 6-7-43. The Double Blues, 1 goal, 3-9. And I can tell everyone out there that the Pioneer Football Club just heading out onto the ground for some warm-ups. Stay with us on ICTV, because after the presentations here, we've got the 2025 Men's Competition Grand Final, Federal versus Pioneer. And I will just mention too, for those watching on the live stream, you want to watch the next one, well, click off this and then click on the other icon. It'll be Federal versus Rovers. You do a YouTube search on that.
Yes,
you will get it.
Usually comes up.
We'll have a short break now on ICTV. Stay with us. Rovers are the 2025 AFL Central Australia Premiers, and we've got a men's competition grand final coming up soon. Don't go anywhere.
The Central Australian Women's Legal Service, also known as CALLS, is a free legal service for all women. CALLS lawyers can help with legal problems including family, domestic and sexual violence, child protection, family law, criminal legal advice, financial counselling, employment law, housing and debt. If you live in Alice Springs, Tennant Creek or a remote community, we're here to help. You can call us on 1800 684 055.
Head to ictv.com.au/languages. ICTV's Indigenous language online resource that aims to preserve and strengthen Indigenous languages. You can access videos according to language group and according to your learning level. ICTV, showing our way.
ICTV, showing your way, my way, our way. Highway.
Hello, you're watching ICT.
ICTV.
V.
ICTV.
V. So I hope you enjoyed the show, and have a good night, good evening, good morning. My name's Daniel and you're watching ICT. V.
Watch out for these new videos on ICTV this week.
Great, Levine, to be part of this whole process of looking at what our people are achieving in our community, both young and old. I mean, there's some great young achievers out there, and certainly the old ones are getting recognised.
Port Augusta schools are fortunate enough to participate in the Indigenous Marathon Foundation's ICAN program to promote health and physical activity. Over the next few weeks, Amiwara Media will be following along on the journeys with Flinders View and Augusta Park Primary School students.
After the original Indigenous Marathon.
We're celebrating our culture, but this is a special day when we think about our elders who have gone before us, who've showed us the way of how to be decent Aboriginal people in this world that we're living in now. 50 years of celebrating our people. I mean, you know, we're over.
So with the ICAN program, what we're doing is just trying to get the kids to understand a bit more about fitness, different ways they can keep fit, how fitness isn't just about, you know, the way you look or just being how far you can run. It's also, you know, understanding that flexibility, your strength, how far you can jump, all those things. So just trying to get the kids doing more fit.
Hi, my name is Kirim Larry and I'm from Kupanya.
Hi, my name is Takin Jimmy, I'm from Kalkurinji.
And you're watching ICTV, showing our way. Hi. And you're watching ICTV, showing you. Hi, my name is Kirim Larry and I'm from Kupanya.
Hi, my name is Takin Jimmy, I'm from Kalkurinji.
And you're watching ICTV, showing our way.
Yeah, and we're back here at Traeger Park as we wait for the presentation, and I believe we're looking for the captain of Rovers. Oh, we've got her. Yeah. I can see her. Can you see us, Maggie? Probably not. Can you hear us?
Can they hear me? Yeah.
Yep, now we can.
We can hear you, Maggie.
Congratulations. Cheers, thank you. Awesome win.
It was a great win. You certainly came out and dominated. Was that part of the plan before you went out there?
Oh, well, I mean, we definitely wanted to go out there and give it our best crack and leave nothing left on the table. So it was a good start to the game by doing that.
Yeah, and you had a bit of a... you took the long road in, so you had to play the 2 games. How did that help or hinder your preparation for this?
Honestly, I think it worked in our favour by having the weeks in consecutive weeks to keep perfecting our craft and doing all that. So yeah, definitely worked in our favour for sure.
Maggie, it's back to back for you. So look, a lot of the players have celebrated this before, but it's special for the ones that weren't there last year.
Yeah, 100%. They the girls that weren't a part of the team last year, and a lot of them are brand new to footy, and awesome to have them on the team, and also awesome to have the girls that were there last year to bring the leadership and experience for sure.
And your captain's role, look, when we watch football, we normally think of the people in the midfield and the ones kicking the goals as the stars. But your defensive crew back there alongside you, they were absolutely fantastic and didn't let anything through until about the last minute.
Yeah, our defensive group has been together for a little while now, and it's been really nice to work alongside them girls and be a part of that. But everyone on our team could be a captain because they're full of leadership, and I'm just really grateful to have that opportunity to do that.
Looks like Coach Anthony Maguire just got a bucket of cold water with ice in it thrown over the top of him. We'll leave
Who did that? That's unreal.
We'll leave it to you to pay credit to him and the other coaches.
Absolutely. We were lucky enough to have Ant. We had Rob Clark help us, Macca. We also had Freddie Campbell, Malloy. We had a lot of people in our court this year, and you know, we seek to be our best, and with the best coaches we brought our best, and we get the outcome that we always wanted. So yeah.
Congratulations, Maggie Johnson, Premiership captain. Cheers. Sounds good, doesn't it? All the best.
Thanks, Maggie. And we don't want her to miss out on getting her...
They're getting up and getting the medals.
Briley Karen was the best on ground today.
Yeah, fantastic game of football. About the only thing she didn't do was kick a goal. She got within a fingernail a couple of times. Probably had about 4 pings in them in the end, but her work through the midfield was brilliant. One of the more impressive things about the way she plays is she takes them on. She will break tackles, she will step around opponents and then run with the footy, and the kicking's not bad either, so congratulations, Briley Karen.
Yeah, looks like she's got a little fan there.
I think she was equal runner-up with Dorina Hansen in the Margaret Little medal this year, so
yes,
not just a good game, a good season.
That's right. I think she's very reliable, and she uses the ball well.
It's a pretty good little placard they've got for her there with the 37 on. You can just see on your ICTV screens. I guess what happens now is they'll call the players up one by one. Oh, there's Anthony Maguire, the coach, to get up and get his medal.
Yeah, I think he came along this year as well. So, yeah, good to start first year, first premiership. Sets the bar high.
As a player, he actually pulled on the other jumper. He played a bit of footy for Feds as a younger man.
Yes, yes.
So he's got the double blue shirt on now, and he's pretty happy about that. So I think they'll call him out by number order, I guess, and stay with us on ICTV. We might go along with them and give each of the premiership players a little bit of recognition when they get up there, maybe mention something about how they played or something we might know about them. Always a happy time. I'm really I'm impressed with Feds too, their sportsmanship. I mentioned that celebration late in the game when they got their first goal. They've all stayed out on the ground to watch their opponents get their premiership medals. It's not normally a happy time, but I like to see that. I think that's something that the losing team should always do.
And that, you know,
I often say you've got to lose one to win one.
Well, that's right. They know how it feels now. They've won. They know how it feels in a grand final, and now they know how to lose, and hopefully that drives them for next year just to change that script a bit.
Yeah, it would have been a biggie for them in their first grand final to actually claim the flag. The Rovers' experience of having played in it last year.
And as we've seen, sometimes it's not always the best. You get the easy run in, you get a week off, which sometimes is good to manage those little niggling injuries, but sometimes it's better to keep that momentum going, like we saw Rovers do.
Well, I've quite often thought in Central Australian football that that team that gets to play in a prelim, I don't know how it is. Obviously, the team goes in first deserves to be the favourites, but that team that plays in a prelim, dangerous here in Central Australia. Quite often we see someone win that from that particular final. On the screens there, Demi Lee Braun getting the lips stuck into the cheeks of the little bloke. There's something for them to look forward to, the players, when they watch the replay, if they stay on for the presentations.
Well, that's right. And I mean, Stan, we talked about earlier, a lot of these players being daughters of, players that have played here. In a few years' time, we'll be saying they're the daughter of, one of these ladies playing as well.
Yeah, well, probably a few. Demi Lee Braun, of course, we mentioned the great Wayne Braun, father there, Kyan Campbell, and Kira Campbell. Their old man is Fred Campbell, who played AFL football. I suppose I give Chippy Miller a mention, Ebony Abbott McCormick's dad. There's his cheers down on the ground now. I think Anthony Maguire's got another microphone in his hands.
Yeah, it looks like they've moved the celebrations. Everyone's turning around.
They don't seem interested in the podium behind them, do they?
All right, medallions.
Now we're not going to see the medallions. It really does look like they're going to do it down in front of motors.
No, I think they're doing it on the podium.
Oh,
looks
hooray.
like they're getting ready.
Well, number one should be first up. Betty Mack.
Number 2, Mel Churchill.
There you go. You can hear Anthony reading them out. Loud and clear. Very good defender, Melanie Churchill.
Yeah, she played a good game. You'd have to be happy with her efforts.
And the tap doctor's going to be happy. Keely Bishop.
It's a wonder he's not around here cheering her on.
Wait.
Get on your Bish. Here we go. Papa.
All right, number 4.
I just wanted to hear Anthony Maguire actually pronounce it. Papa Rawara Motna Au. That's as best as I can do. I don't speak New Zealandish very, very well. Probably speak it as good as I speak Arana. Very popular. She's out at Urara College. Coming up now, Maggie Johnson, the captain. We just heard from her.
No, sorry.
Oh, is it?
No, I'd say they're leaving
save
her
for last. Yeah. So that was DeLacy Hanson.
Yes.
Who would have been knocking on the door of the best on-ground medal too. She had a great game.
Yeah.
Kayla Sator, there's a surname in Central Australian footy. Oh, no, it's not. Is it Cara Campbell?
It's Lara Harding.
Lara Harding.
So she had a good game as well. Had a good season, I'd say.
Here we go, Cayenne Campbell. Father Fred Campbell played for Sydney Swans and St Kilda in the big league.
Yeah, that's right. And the major goal scorer as well for this game with 3.
Dorina Hanson, runner-up in the Margaret Little medal. That was a dainty little run-up there. That was as dainty as he's been all day because he plays the footy pretty hard. And Cheerio up in Tennant Creek too. They're all watching up there at the Sporties Club. Cheerio to Randall Gould. Spitfires have won their way into next week's AFL Barclay Women's Grand Final. They'll be playing the Elliott Hawks as Mel Rousel goes up and gets her medal. And here comes another Mac.
Yes.
This is a tabber. It's good to see the Bubs.
Yeah, that's
getting up on the podium. Monique George next up for the Double Blues.
It's good to see Monique out there playing as well.
This should be a popular one, I would think. There she is. Another youngster gets to get up there.
Got her son up there with her.
Ebony Abbott McCormick. A tremendous career in Central Australia women's football. Yeah, right at the start, still going strong today. Tell you what, she would have been high in the best players too. Terrific
she's
game.
So reliable. Here's their ruckman, Ashley Lynch. I like how she goes about her game.
Great battle all day in the ruck, I thought.
Yeah.
Up against Lily Ilko. And here she is, second medal.
Yeah, it's up there again. She's a bit of an expert in climbing those stairs.
Riley Karen. Next one up is Casey Ashenden.
Good to see Casey out there playing. She had a few games with the Pioneer a couple of years ago.
Yeah, probably the smallest frame-wise player out on the ground. Gee, one of the best, Emmy Lee Braun.
Yeah.
Got some pace.
Goes back in for those second and third efforts.
Well done, Shanika Hayes.
Great defender here as well. Can read the play of the ball as well, really well.
And someone with the largest number in the club.
Nicole
Downs. You can bring your number 71 Downs a little bit for us maybe and make it a 45, but well done, Nicole Downs. And she catches the medal and the jump.
She's got the biggest hype to go with the number.
So fantastic stuff. That's the medal presentations. One more to go, the captain.
Yeah. It's so great to see Maggie Johnson. Maggie played in the first rep game they had here, CAFL versus NTFL as well. So, good to see Maggie out there.
Certainly spoke well too to ICTV cameras. Thank you to Lisa McLean down there on the ground to set up the interview. Kayla Sator to get up and join us. They must be a part of the leadership.
Yeah, I think she's vice captain Kiala. She's very good in defence. They've got
cups coming out. Premiership Cup is about to be handed over. We've got a Premiership flag. I think you're telling me beforehand that this might be the last time we have a Premiership flag.
That's what I've heard. The rumours are no more flags, which is, I think, a bit of a shame. Everyone loves the flag.
Well, the footy team I grew up watching was Stern, and their song is a high-flying flag. So what am I going to...
High-flying cup.
Oh, well. There you go. There's the flag on the screen. It's upside down. And now it's back to front. We'll get it right soon. There it is. Senior Premiers 2025. The Rovers Footy Club. Anthony Maguire with the cup. And here come the ladies. They jump up onto the podium and they're celebrating. You've seen it on ICTV. Back-to-back premierships for the Double Blues in the AFL Central Australia Women's Competition. Stay with us if you're watching on the TV. Coming up in a short while, we've got the Senior Men's Competition Grand Final, Federal versus Pioneer. If you're watching on the live stream, you can click out of here now, and then to watch the next game, just click on the next icon. Stay with us on ICTV.
ICTV presents Our Bedtime Stories.
I speak Warramungu language from Tennant Creek.
Inay pancha kariya na maranda ma konera lang.
Jangan nak kali bin kebena, yana na jalakara.
Traditional bedtime stories for children told by elders in language. Sunday to Thursday at 7:30 p.m. ICTV, showing our way.
This week we begin playing games at a high intensity level to get the adrenaline running.
So with the ICAN program, what we're doing is just trying to get the kids to understand a bit more about fitness, different ways they can keep fit, how fitness isn't just about, the way you look or just being how far you can run. It's also, understanding that flexibility, your strength, how far you can jump, all those things. So just trying to get the kids doing more fitness in the day, throughout the week, through fun, engaging games. So, they did a bit of Red Rover, dodgeballs, and we just taught them through the theory. So through those activities, knowing how to plant your feet, you're jumping further, with all the running, chasing around, and getting your heart rate up better. And then with the little kids, we had the reception in today, and we did a bit of fun games. One was called Pirate's Goal, where it was a bit like red light, green light, the freeze and run, a bit about poison balls, so that, again, dodging of equipment and trying to jump over things. So yeah, just all little fun games that the kids are not used to and getting exposed to new things, which is great for them. The reason we're wanting to use the ICAN program is, first off, there's Aboriginal role models in the school.
Today we've started off doing some fun, engaging games, but it's all about high intensity, so we can pump up that fitness and learn how to keep our bodies moving and fit. I've found through doing programs and introducing new sports as well, it's a good way for kids to see what's out there, so that they think, hey, I might like to actually start doing some running or something like that when they've never been exposed to it before. So it's really fun in that way. Well, we're really excited about having the people on board helping us out. It's really engaging for our kids to have some extra role models. So that's really positive, and anything to get the kids more active, I'm all about it, that's for sure.
Our culture is ochre and features traditional stories and dance, oral histories, cultural events, bushcraft and medicine, and looking after language videos.
people that sentenced from the land of our Mother Earth, that we are the native people of
starology and a star astronomer. The origin star of monitoring the constellation star. The storytellers in the heaven, Milky Way, got many stories, understanding our ancestor. Panyangaigo Kamarungu Yamilesta, Panyapalaro Crop in Wallatina, only 90 km from Emu Field. And the rain cloud formed into shiny silver rain, particle of radiation, plutonium rain, and it was going towards him, and we suffered dramatically into this enormous mega explosion, British instruction. A dark mist of smoke, Olgoro Maru, Oa, Aigo Korango, Sami Brando, Polino, Panyawangangi. They heard explosion, they saw mushroom cloud.